Comfortable for me. Ini tipis banget ya. Nih, panjang kayak gini karena aku Oke, so seperti ini. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Selamat datang di video aku karena kali ini pertama kalinya, this is the first time for me to make talking like this ya in front of the video. Ini akan sedikit memalukan tapi penting untuk perempuan-perempuan terutama yang di Indonesia karena dari kita banyak yang nggak tahu sebenarnya macam-macam dari pembalut sendiri gitu. Aku sendiri juga pernah ngalamin sampai kayak bingung ini apaan sih, ternyata itu adalah pembalut wanita gitu. Jadi hari ini udah ada Rosi and Emma.
Hai.
Rosi ini dari Inggris dan Emma dari Jerman. Jadi kita akan gunain pakai bahasa Inggris. Terus nanti akan ada translate-nya di bawah. Jangan takut. So keep watching.
Okay.
I will talk about this first because I will share my experience first. Kita yang pertama akan bahas macam-macam dari pembalut. Pembalutnya nanti baru mereka kita tanya-tanya sama mereka. Tapi sebelum mulai jangan lupa untuk like, share, and subscribe. Oke. Pengalamanku kalau aku sih pakainya pembalut yang sama kayak wanita pada umumnya, pakai pembalut yang seperti ini. Tapi sebenarnya I already long time not use this one because I use more longer one, same like yours.
You want to open
light.
that?
Yeah, and also with the wings because this is not comfortable for me. Sorry, this is not comfortable for me because too short and too thick. Normally I use like some similar like this, but this from German.
It's the same.
Ya, jadi tipis kayak gini. Terus lebih panjang kayak gini karena aku kerja seharian. Jadi bukan berarti nggak ganti ya dalam sehari. Tapi kayaknya lebih nyaman beraktivitas kalau pakai yang panjang dan bersayap kayak gini gitu. I think a lot of Indonesian women also use them like me, and we just gonna talk about you guys. What's the first time?
Rosie can start.
Rosie can start.
Okay.
Oke. Mungkin sebagian perempuan Indonesia akan sedikit terkejut dengan yang satu ini, karena aku sendiri juga belum lama tahu ini. Tapi mungkin akunya sih yang nggak tahu. Kalian mungkin di sana tahu gitu kan? Okay, can we open? Can you show them?
Okay. It doesn't look that clean because it stains because of blood.
Yeah.
But I promise it's clean. So keep it in this little bag. I'm not translating that bit. You're gonna.
Yeah, I will make a translate.
Okay. Then this is my moon cup.
This is a cup.
So I show you how you use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to put it in, you like fold it.
Can you more like more?
You fold it up and then push it up inside you, and then once it's inside, it comes out like this. The blood goes in here, and then when you want to empty it, you fold it, pull it back out, empty the blood out, wash it.
Can let me to touch this. Okay, so seperti ini. Penggunaannya tuh like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fold it small, because that's too big to.
Ini agak ngeri sih bagi kita ya kan, tapi mereka udah biasa. Nanti aku akan tanya masalah ini, tapi mereka akan tunjukin dulu apa yang mereka gunain. Jadi kalau Rosie gunain ini, gitu. Oke. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Any
later
question?
I will give you a question.
Okay.
And can you show first?
Okay, so I'm using tampons. They look like this. Oh, where's yours?
Where is?
Okay, so they look like this. These are the smallest one we have in Germany. There are bigger ones. Yeah, they're just bigger and thicker. And then,
Oh, this one. I will also open it.
oh yeah, so you see this one is already bigger than this one.
So
So this one is the smallest one, and to use them, you just open it. get the band out because you have to pull it out after you've used it. And then you just get it in, have it in for a few hours, then it will get bigger because it fills with blood, and then you can pull it out again. And so you're good to go for a few hours until you have to change it again.
Oke. Ini seperti tikus ya, teman-teman. Me and Fitri like, what is this? This is tampon. Jadi jangan terkejut kalau misalnya ketemu ini di mana-mana.
Like this is the smallest one, and where's it going?
Oh, this one.
Oh, then this is like the middle size, and then we have a few more bigger ones because after a while, especially when you gave birth or just have a stronger period, you might use bigger ones because you have a lot of blood coming out. But I'm quite lucky, I only have to use this one.
Okay. Jadi ada yang lebih besar lagi, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is actually, so I only use this for the day because in the night you shouldn't have it longer than I think 8 hours inside your body. So because I don't want to get up in the middle of the night, I use
This one.
the same as 3, as probably the most women use. So I use pads for the night, like this.
So more safe, yeah.
So I don't have to get up and pull my tampon out. And then at the end of your period, or in the beginning, you can also use thinner ones if you're not as strong. They're like really, these one are really small and tiny, but they're really thin. And you won't even feel them.
Oh, jadi ini tipis banget ya. Nih. Tipis banget. Jadi kayak nggak ngerasa pakai apa-apa gitu. Kayak diperbanin Hansaplast aja. Like Hansaplast, right?
Yeah. And some women also use these.
This is also good smell.
Yeah. And some women also use these while they have a tampon in, so if they can't
both.
get it out, because sometimes if you're really bleeding heavily, it can go through the tampon and then you have something where it can go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
See. So that's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. And for Rosie.
Okay, so I like using the moon cup because I don't have to throw any rubbish away. I'm not throwing like tampons and pads in the bin, so I don't have to buy new ones, and I'm not making rubbish, so it's better for the environment. It stays in longer than tampons. I can have it in for like 12 hours and it's okay.
That's true.
And then like I said, I don't have to buy a new one every time. I can sleep with it in. So for me, just lasts longer, better for the planet.
Yeah, I get like
The bad things, it can be quite like messy to empty it. So obviously when you empty it, there's lots of blood, and then you have to like wash properly. So like if I'm out at like a shop or a restaurant or something, then I don't want to change it there. I always want to change it in the house. And as well, you have to make sure it's properly clean every time, because if not, you can get like infected.
Oh, I see. So I give you. And how about your tampon?
So what Rosie already said, if you use tampons or pads, you always throw them away after you use them, so you make a lot of rubbish, which is not good. But for me, it's just easier to use them instead of a cup, because as Rosie already said, it's quite a lot of effort to use them, and especially for beginners, if you just get your period for like a few weeks or only for a year, like not that long, it's easier to use them in the beginning because you're still not used to everything works and like how your body works at that area.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's easier to use because it's smaller than the cup.
Yeah.
And but obviously it's not a good point because they're quite expensive and you throw them away after you use them. So you have to buy them every time.
Yeah, but I think that's true with the cup. Like the first time you put it in, you're like, apple. Like the first time I slept with it in as well, I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh my god, where's it gone? Because you can't feel it once it's in.
Yeah.
So it does take a while to get used to.
Oh yeah. And the disadvantage of tampons is that it kind of dries out your whole vagina area. So if you use it, it soaks up the blood, but also every other liquid that is in there. So after a few days of your period, you'll feel like, okay, I don't want to wear any tampons anymore because it just, at the end, it kind of can hurt. So yeah, if you not want to use it anymore, just change to pads and leave it.
Okay. See, and okay, already. Oh, do you have experience about the funny thing? Someone your experience or your friend experience about when they use this?
About what?
A funny thing.
When we hook up. Like I say, I think people just always think that they lose them. Like they put them in and you can't feel it, so you have to like probably reach to pull it out. So that can be quite funny. With tampons, yeah, people quite often they get stuck, and they can be quite hard to get back out. And like Emma says, they can really like dry you out. So sometimes you have to even go see doctor because you're really dry there, and then you have to be like, help.
Okay, how about tampon?
Yeah, I had like my best friend. She used tampons as well, and she forgot to pull out the string, so she just put it inside like this, and then it goes inside your body, so you can't really get it out without the string. So normally the string, like that much of the string shows, so you can pull it. But yeah, it was inside her body, so she couldn't really get it out, and she was a little bit of struggling. But yeah, with the right, like, if you relax and just take your time, you can still get it out with your fingers. But yeah, she was kind of stressing, which is fair. I would stress as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And also we have this thing, I think that's like every girl has it. If you go out and you're on your period and you have, either you use cups or tampons or pads, you just walk inside in front of someone else and be like, is everything alright? Do I have a space?
It's true.
Can I see?
Yeah. But I think that's the same with every method
definitely.
you use, yeah.
Especially for the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the experience.
Anything else?
And I will ask you about okay, what is the underwear you use when you get period? Are you use the string one or like normal underwear?
So yeah, normally lots of boulets wear like string underwear. When I'm on my period, normally the first couple of days when I'm bleeding lots, I wear big like underwear because even with this, sometimes it can leak a little bit. So I wear more ugly underwear, or maybe I wear underwear with a pad as well sometimes if I'm really heavy. But then after I stop being as heavy, I just wear like normal string kind of underwear.
How about you?
Yeah, as Rose already said, like normally people in Europe or all of my friends kind of use more of the string underwear, which is, to be fair, a good point about tampons. Where did I put it? Because you don't have anything, like you don't have to have a pad in your underwear. You can just use your normal ones, whatever you feel comfortable with. But if you're bleeding heavily, as I said, I sometimes put like a smaller pad, like this one, in my underwear. So normally use bigger ones as well, just to feel more comfortable.
Okay, this is a little bit sensitive about the question. Yeah.
Okay.
So because this is especially I give for the Indonesian woman in this video. I share for Indonesian woman, but about the virginity. What do you know, guys, about the cup or the tampon? It's safe or not for the virgin, for the girl?
So I think in Europe we have a bit of a different idea about virginity. Like it doesn't, just because you've used like a cup or a tampon doesn't mean you're not a virgin for us. But I don't know, like I get maybe it's different for you guys. But in terms of like actually losing your virginity, like you're not having sex with someone, you're just using something you put in your body. Like, so to me, like I would use one of those and say I was still a virgin, but it's maybe different for different culture.
How about this? What do you think about the tampon?
Actually, another point about tampons is that if you're actually like not sexual active, it's true.
Yeah, because I mean like because a lot of Indonesian like me sometimes I think like when something is going inside like we feel like we feel so not comfortable
Yeah.
about it, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put a tampon in at first, it will feel like, oh, there's something inside, but then you, like after half an hour, you walk, you go, do your normal stuff, and then you won't feel it anymore. But yeah, was that what I was gonna tell you? I don't know. There's no size, but this one is the smallest one. But for people who bleed more, they need bigger ones, and for people who are not sexually active, it's sometimes quite difficult to get bigger ones in because they're just not used to it, and so yeah.
I see.
But you're not losing your virginity by using tampons.
So all the pad hairs, all the kalangan and the tampon, it's safe for the virginity, right?
Yeah, it won't like
Yeah.
change that. Yeah.
So everyone can just whatever. So we just showing how to use it, our experience how to use it, and then you can just whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose
We just
whatever you're
showing you.
comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you Emma and Rossi.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you. This is my first time makeup video. I hope this is interesting for people. And kalau kalian ada pertanyaan atau kalian mau aku buat konten apa, silahkan buat di komen di bawah, di kolom komentar. Jadi aku bisa mikirin konten apa lagi yang mau dibuat sama teman-temanku. Nanti aku bujuk mereka untuk buat video baru. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.